Yebo. Guys, Pretoria is on smoke. I. Something is happening in Pretoria. Yeah. When Advocate Mngomezulu said, I am going to prepare 4 or 14 statements that I want us to deal with. Oh, he meant business. If you think black lawyers, they don't know anything. Oh, if you think black lawyers do not prepare, if you think black lawyers, just like Abu Chacharata telling us about, black lawyers, if you have any shadow of doubt about black excellency, listen, go to Pretoria High Court. You will find a man called Advocate Mngomezulu and ask the man what it means to be a black lawyer. West Part, an excellent one. I can confidently confirm this and say, breaking news, lawyer of accused number 1, Tulane Mngomezulu, says he intends to subpoena Kelly Khumalo and music producer Silo Chicco to the stand. The state has again confirmed it won't call Kelly Khumalo to the stand. However, Twala is in the witness list. So, Abobaloi, Chicco Twala is on the witness list. But Mngomezulu is like, you know what? I am going to take everything and put it upside down. And me, I'm like, you know what, Mngomezulu? I'm super excited and extremely impressed about his job. Ebo, what is happening there? You've got no idea. But there's one thing that I know for sure that you do have an idea for, and that I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? Will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Sfiso Meyiwa utai. Mngomezulu, there was a statement issued by a man called, in fact, there are some words from a man called Ivan Khoza. You don't get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Did you see the video that I released on Sunday? It is 1 hour, 10 minutes. Did you notice that there's a picture of Mr. Ivan Khoza? Well, no, man, I didn't know that we were going to talk about him. No, I didn't know. But listen to this one. Meyiwa says he was told by Orlando Pirate chairman Dr. Ivan Khoza in 2014 that the story that there were intruders, blah blah, who killed Usenzo Meyiwa, that is fabrication at its best. That never happened. So he's like, listen, my son, lalela ndodana, akekho umuntu owangena lapha dubula uSenzo Meyiwa. No one entered that house and killed Senzo Meyiwa. People who killed Senzo Meyiwa were in that house. This is from Mr. This is from Mr. Ivan Khoza. Oh, you think I'm a bit joking here? No, I'm not. The judge says, oh, Baloyi says no, but this, and the judge says, hi. And Mngomezulu was like, listen, I see you guys, you don't want me to go through this. You don't want me to read this statement. Look, of this from Ivan Khoza, because then you are saying that it's a hearsay evidence. He's like, no, we will subpoena him to, if need be, he will be called. Right. Look, Sfiso paints a story that they went into they went out to check for a coffin on the 28th of what's this month? On the 28th of October, guys. On the 28th of October, they went to check they went to choose a coffin to bury Senzo Mewa. Senzo Mewa died on the 26th. On the 28th, they went to check that, and they went to check that at B3 Funeral Parlor. Mr. Ivan Khoza, on their journey to choose the coffin there, it is then where Mr. Ivan Khoza says, abekho abantu abangena endlini uSenzo udubuleke ngephutha kade kulwa uZandi nesoka lakhe. In other words, Senzo Meyewa was shot by mistake. No intruders entered that house. In fact, there was a fight between Zandi Khumalo and Ulongwe Twala. Right, now we know. Hey, guys, hi. Bengave kumnandi today. Hey, we were so excited. But again, when we move right there, the state advocate Baloy disputed that and said, listen, this is just it's a hearsay evidence, therefore it should not be allowed. I was like, wait, how many hearsay evidence we have heard from you? Why today when now you've got the problem with hearsay evidence? First of all, you keep bringing witnesses. They never had a problem with that. They just allowed you to do it. Now, when other people are doing something wrong, you are the first one to respond. I'm like, oh, I bow. Amancane. Hey, siyasebenza la mnumzane. And then you get when he says that, and then Mngomezulu was like, oh, wait. Maybe when you don't know the law, let me teach you the law. Mr. Ivan Khoza enjoys no privilege not to come and testify into this court. In other words, he is not exempted from being subpoenaed to come and testify in this court. So if when you've got a problem with the statement, then we can subpoena him. He will say it here. Because Baloy was saying, no, don't even read his statement. Why? Because this man issued a statement or an affidavit refuting those claims. Therefore, why are you reading the statement? It's like, no, that man enjoys no benefit. We can call him. He will come and refute it here in court. And the judge was like, okay, continue, Mngomezulu. Okay, so he submitted an evidence that he thinks it is improper for my learned friend to put a version that has been refuted in a statement. Oh, that man is still alive. We'll call him here. He will come and testify here. Hi, guys. Hey, Pretoria Court, High Court is in smoke. So we were getting just some juicy things from docket 375. Yeah, we were comparing the evidence of docket 636 and docket 375. Let me give you a brief summary of why we have two. There is a docket in the hands of good cops. There's a docket in the hands of dirty cops. I'm not going to tell you who's dirty and who's good, but I think I know who's good. And I think you and I know who's good. But yeah, and now they were comparing these two, right? Remember, in the other video that I've just in the other video that I released, I spoke about the fact that there's this thing where Advocate Mngomezulu is saying, guys, there's a problem here. The problem is that you investigators in this case of 636, you chose not to investigate certain things, right? Hence, he's now comparing the evidence as well, which makes a lot of sense. But it also, though it makes a lot of sense to you and I, but it makes Advocate Baloy so uncomfortable. But he's super uncomfortable. But well, if the truth makes you super uncomfortable, then Mr. Mngomezulu has no choice but to tell the truth, because he is indebted to the court to tell nothing but the truth. So we say, Advocate Mngomezulu, Shona Kona, Bangen. Right, Mngomezulu, what kind of a firearm was used in the matter of Senzo Meyewa Mohola? It was a 9mm. Again, Mamfundis and lies. Oh, the problem here is that this is Mamfundisi. If it was somebody else, we wouldn't have complained the way we are complaining. Mamfundisi and lies. Jehovah. Mamfundisi and lies. 9mm. Witnesses says it's a firearm with a wheel. Where do you get the 9mm? Right? You can't, because you are trying to pin it to accuse number 3. You are trying to push the narrative that it is him. That's why she's saying it is a 9mm. Again, a liar. Because everybody that was in that house who saw the firearm, they never saw a firearm of a 9mm. They saw a firearm that was that has a wheel. There's only one firearm that has got a wheel on the side, and that is a revolver. Right. So this liar of note now, who am I asking me again? Hi, I put it to you that it was a 38 special revolver that was used to kill Senzo Meyiwa. That's not true. Vele, you will say that's Mohol. You will say it's not true because it differs, and you are getting exposed in the process. You are getting exposed for being incompetent, for choosing to protect other people while you are disguising that as part of investigation. Right. Allegedly. Mngomezulu says that I put it to you that there were no intruders in that house. The gun that killed Senzo Meyiwa was a revolver. And we know why they are so mad when it comes to the revolver. Because it belongs to somebody else. A powerful person, right, who operates somewhere in the black market. Hey, let's keep quiet. We never said anything. Because now... part of the people that want part of let me keep quiet. Hey, okay. This is this is a healer that Khumalo went to after the shooting. Sang when he says Khumalo was crying and wanted to kill herself. She says she consoled Khumalo, and Khumalo revealed that a man had came inside the house and shot Senzo Meyiwa. Okay, so a man had came into the house and tried to kill Senzo Meyiwa. Okay. The Sangoma that we are talking about here, or the prophet, I think it's the prophet, I don't know. Her name is Nombilo Sangwen, who is a spiritual healer that Khumalo visited after the incident. Now, it is so funny that this same Khumalo, whom we're supposed to look at her as an innocent person, whom we are supposed to look at her and presume her innocent, but her behavior is very suspicious. And I'm going to tell you why. Do you remember the testimony of the police that attended the crime scene? Senzo Meyiwa scenario, right? Or Senzo Meyiwa scene, right? Do you remember those people? Let me remind you something about them now, in case you've forgotten. What they said is that when they entered Butslong Hospital, there was a BMW X5 that was exiting. That BMW did not want to talk to them. Then they identified the driver to be Khumalo, right? Khumalo in the BMW pointed them to somebody else and say, listen, you want explanation? I've got nothing to do with this explanation thing. Go and find a person sitting there and that person will give you the explanation. That's the very same Khumalo whom today we're supposed to be feeling pity for her. We're supposed to be feeling shame for her. We're supposed to be saying, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this woman, shame. We're not going to do that. We are saying, no, get your time. Go and testify in court. Hey, that's what we want. Okay. Then she came back months later because she was having bad lucks. She told her that she needed cleansing. Well, I think the bad luck was the fact that you guys were busy terrorizing her on social media and a lot of things were happening. People were saying, we want to know, you know what I'm saying? We wish to know what are some of those bad lucks, but because we know for a fact that you guys were terrorizing her on social media, and that remains a fact. Right. He said, the says that in December 2014, in one of the consultation with Khumalo, Zandi and her boyfriend Longwe Twala, she told, wait a minute. Wait, let me read this very carefully. She says in 2014, In one of the consultation, Kelly came with Zandi and her boyfriend Longwe Twala, and she told Longwe that she saw a shadow of a dead person to Longwe. He agreed. He says she asked who was that person, and Longwe wouldn't tell. So the Sangoma said, "You know what, when Longwe, I see a shadow of a black person in you, and the description given there is a dark person. Blah, it fits the one of Senzo Meiwa. Hey, now please note where the shadow is detected. Is detected around is the shadow is detected around Longwetwala, right? And there are allegations that Longwetwala is the one who took the life of Senzo Meiwa. Oh, boy. I didn't say anything, allegedly, right? There is that assertion that, now listen to the Nompilo story, the Sangoma. I see a shadow, and the description of the shadow fits the one of Senzo Meyewa. You must listen to that. It fits the description of Senzo Meyewa. That's one. Two, you will remember that when Senzo Meyewa was shot, a call was made, and that call said that a boyfriend Gazandi Ulong who was not known to Tumelo at the time has shot Senzo Meyewa by mistake. Right now, I see something that now is beginning to make sense. You know, I was blind, but now I see. Thanks to Mngomezulu for bringing light to my eyes, because I was blind, but I couldn't see. I mean, I was blind, I couldn't see. Yet now I can see. I now smell the coffee. My nose. My nose, you know what I'm saying? Somehow they had a bit of a cleansing because they can now smell. I see lies. I smell lies. I detect lies. Thank you to Mngomezulu, because wow, he's been very incredible in bringing this. She says that the dead spirit was also strangling him at night. Longer statement remove. Longer statement. Longer was steamed. Right. In other words, or whatever way you want to use it. So, but then again, what we know is that this person was strangling. Oh, look. In other words, that's what they are trying to describe. And Longo confirms that, there's something like that, Vel. And so whenever Longo was sleeping, something was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Longo was then steamed to remove the dead spirit from him, and also prayed for Kelly Khumalo and had back her so that she Longo Twala said that, you know what, I'm also struggling to make money and get sorry guys. Here's another interesting thing here is that okay, we'll get into this part now where look in fact, let's get into this one where who's this lady now? Where not Lady Man Ulongotwala was struggling because of there was no money. Money was getting a bit of a problem, and Longo couldn't even pay because, you know what I'm saying, his father is shouting at him, friends are deserting him. You know what I'm saying? He's just in the wilderness because nobody wants to associate with him, and he is somehow in the statement attributing that to what? But we'll come back and talk about something that also transpired today, which I felt it, you know what I'm saying? I felt it was. Okay. Mngomezulu, I will call Kelly Khumalo and request that she be subpoenaed. Judge says, is she on the state witness list? Are you going to call her, Advocate Baloyi? No. We have indicated we don't intend calling her. That's where my problem was. That's where I have a problem. I remember I said to you, hey guys, I've got 20 problems and I'm alone. My problem is, I'm painting a picture here. painted by the people who were in that house. They said, whilst they were sitting, enjoying themselves, having food, enjoying whatever they were enjoying, boom, people stormed into that house. They did not know these intruders. They got into that house. When people stormed into that house, Kelly Khumalo was making some jokes, right? Please notice the word Kelly Khumalo. We are locating her in this fiction, right? When these intruders are all, because this becomes important. I will make it clear shortly why this becomes important. So let's locate her. When the intruders stormed into that house, she's the one standing up telling the jokes. That is confirmed by Zandi Khumalo, confirmed by Dumen, confirmed by Mthokozisi. All of them are saying the same thing, right? No problem. We say we will take that. So when the intruders got into that house and you know what I'm saying, things started to happen, she fled. She went into the bedroom, right? I don't know whether she was going to wear a bullet skin, because you have seen people entering with guns. You are running into the bedroom for your life. Suddenly you make a U-turn. Do you have a bullet skin? I don't know. If it was me, I will run. I will run like Longwetwala who ran out, right? Longwetwala who ran out, right? Longwetwala who ran out. I will run like him. Yeah. In my skin, a bullet can penetrate my skin, so I'm not standing for a bullet. I run for my life. I run for my life, right? Okay. So, but then this one didn't do it. She went into the bedroom. She comes back. When she comes back, if you remember vividly, the fight started to happen. All that nonsensical story that never happened. The intruders that never entered that house were fighting with the Usenzo Meiwa, blah, blah, blah. All that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? During that nonsense, let's look at Kelly Khumalo. She is present, right? So as present as she is in this whole story, we say no problem. We will take that. As this controversy in the house is happening, Longo Twala has ran out of the house, right? Remember, notice the word. Kelly Khumalo is still in the house, right? The fight started, continued to happen. For some strange reasons, Mngomezulu Twala find a way to exit the door and jumped into the Ngasha family, leaving who behind? Kelly Khumalo and her mom. They are there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, we said we'll take that. Zandi Khumalo, for some strange reasons, Naya, she find a space to run into the bathroom. She was squatting in the bathroom, peeping through the door. You know what I'm saying? Peeping through that door, she sees some of the things that are happening in that house. Okay, Tumelo, right? When Zandi left, notice Kelly Khumalo and her mom remained behind with the intruders, right? No problem. Pay attention to that, right? So when that happened, Sandy's left and she's into the bathroom. And then Tumelo seeing that, we are dying because all these people are running away. Why? Because they don't have a bulletproof skin, right? No, Tumelo realized that, I don't have a bulletproof skin. I might as well run. He ran into the bedroom, small bedroom. Now, who's left in there? Let's count. Longo has ran out. Mngomezulu has ran out. Mngomezulu Twala is out. Zandi Khumalo is in the bathroom already. Tumelo is in the bedroom. That's where he's hiding himself. Right. Out of the people that were in that house, you are now left with number 5, Zandi's mom, number 6. You are left with Kelly Khumalo's mom, number 5, number 6, Kelly Khumalo, number 7, Senzo Meiwa, right? So from there, when the gun went off, the bullet that killed Senzo Meiwa, these ones did not see what killed Senzo Meiwa, but the two must have seen the bullet that killed Usenzo Meiwa. We say, thank you very much. We understand that. To say, so they saw that. The state, who are supposedly pursuing justice for the Meiwa family, leave such a witness who witnessed the actual death of Senzo Meiwa, who knows how the bullet was struck when it went into the body of Senzo Meyiwa. They leave all that witness. They call people who went to the bathroom, people who ran to the neighbors. They leave that witness. Yet we are pursuing justice here. Let me tell you this. You may go and ask any lawyer. If you were to have, look, in front of you, if they were to bring Zandi Tumelo Mtogo, Longwe, Zandi Tumelo Mtogo, Longwe, and Kelly Khumalo and Nemam. The two, look, and you say, Nemam, right, you've got 6, right? And you say, who, if I were to be told that, you know what, just pick 2 or 3, who will be the key witnesses on those ones? I tell you this, based on their statement, the key witnesses is the mother and the daughter, Kelly Khumalo. The state leaves those people, but you wanna convince me this is a pursuit of justice. This is not a pursuit of justice. Advocate Mngomezulu is right when he says they are hiding something. They are deciding that we're going to shun away from the truth and investigate something that is far opposite to the truth. Why do you leave key witnesses if it is in pursuit of the truth? Doesn't make sense. You are not pursuing the truth. Let's locate. Once we have located her in the house, let's move a little bit further. Now, go a bit step ahead. When all this noise and the commotion has ended, then you're saying to yourself, okay, so what happened? Zandi Khumalo ran and jumped into the Ntapseng and the Mapiri's house, right? When she jumps there, who's left with the body of Senzo Meyiwa? Kelly Khumalo is there. So she's witnessing everything, right? When Zandi Khumalo comes back from the Mapiri's house, the Mapiri that also came and was cleaning that house. When Kelly Khumalo ran back into that house, right? Not Kelly, man. When Zandi Khumalo ran back into that house, who is still with Senzo Meyiwa? Kelly Khumalo and her mom, because they never ran anyway. Right. From there, Senzo Meyiwa is taken into the BMW belonging to Senzo Meyiwa, driven by who? Kelly Khumalo. So you see now the involvement of Kelly Khumalo. If we were writing a story, in this short story that I'm gonna tell you, that I've already told you about the intruders getting into that house, from the intruders getting into the house to the point where now I'm going to show you something. From there, they are driving into the hospital, right? At the hospital, they are waiting outside. As they are waiting outside, they are waiting for the nurses the nurses are trying to resuscitate Senzo Meyiwa. Later on, these people comes back to declare him dead, and then listen carefully. Who then goes again and take the watch and the earrings and the necklace of Senzo Meyiwa? Kelly Khumalo. If I was writing a fiction as an author myself, this is my book. When I say I'm an author, I don't mean it's not a joke. As an author myself, this is my book, right? As an author myself, if I was writing a fiction, in the short story that I've told you, right, Kelly Khumalo will be a main character. In the writing language, we call it a protagonist. Kelly Khumalo is a protagonist. You want to tell me that you want to leave a person who played a very important and a prominent role, and you are choosing to go for people who played a minimum role, guys, and you still want to convince us that you are pursuing justice? Come on, we're not kids. Come on, we're not kids. We're not kids. We are adults here. A lie is a lie. Truth is truth. We can never be sold truth like it's lies like it's truth. So it doesn't, like I'm telling you guys, I keep asking you this question until you understand the importance of my question. When I say to you, the state are called by definition supposed to represent the public interest. But in this case, 90% of people do not believe that what the state is telling us is the truth, right? But the state is forcing and shoving their ideas into our throat. Who does the state represent? That's my problem. If you can answer that question, you would have solved this problem, right? So we've got a problem. We've got a problem of people that doesn't represent the truth. Some of them are police, some of them are advocate. I'm just wondering if you are in charge of the prosecution team, if you are looking at the prosecution team from a provincial level to a national level, looking at the behavior of Advocate Baloyi representing you, how do you feel as a person who is in charge of prosecutors in this country? When you're looking at him, don't you feel like, you know what, the name of the prosecutors, the name of NPA is being brought into disrepute by this man? How do you feel? If you are Pegitele, if you are Fanema Semula, right, you are in charge of the South African Police Service. You are looking at the behavior of the police in the Senzo Meyiwa case. How do you feel? Don't you feel like, you know what, these people are bringing the name of South African Police Service into disrepute? Don't you think they deserve to be called into the disciplinary chamber, where they will need to come and account for bringing the name of South African Police Service into disrepute and compromising the integrity and the perception of the public about South African Police Service? Don't you want the public to trust South African Police Service? If you do, then you better deal with the likes of Abo Zungu, the police, then the most corrupt police in this case. But it's not the most. They are ones who are doing the most. The ones who decided that they will call Zungu, they are more corrupt than Zungu himself. So how do you feel as a leader in this case? How do you feel? How do you sleep at night knowing that the family of Meyiwa, they are crying for justice? You know exactly that you are the reason why they don't have justice. But yeah, thank you. There's one witness. Because you have noticed that I've already told you, good, okay, this is how the witnesses are going to be lining up going forward. I've already told you that Chicco Twala is coming to testify. I've already told you that Kelly Khumalo is coming to testify. But I have never told you about the mother. Why? Is the mother of Kelly Khumalo? Because I feel like the defense must also subpoena the mother. The mother, one of the lawyers, either because from it is Ramsipile, Mngomezulu and Msholo. One Mngomezulu has already done his part. Will subpoena Kelly Khumalo. The others must subpoena Umam Khumalo, Mama, the Kelly Khumalo's mother. We don't care about her age. We want the truth. The truth must be told. She must be subpoenaed too. We want to hear the truth from the horse's mouth. Why an elderly person wouldn't even take her daughter and say, listen, let's go to the Meyiwa family, at least give them closure. Tell them how their son died. Why an elderly person like her, she wouldn't do that? We want to know. We want to know. One of the defense, they must make means to subpoena that one. We want to see it. We want to see her. Right. Let me conclude this by saying lawyer of accused number one, accused number one is Muzika Ukhulelwa Sibiya. His lawyer is Thulani Mngomezulu. Advocate Thulani Mngomezulu says he intends to subpoena Kelly Khumalo and music producer Khoza Chicco to the stand. The state says, yes, it has confirmed that Kelly Khumalo is not on their witness list. However, they have said that no, Chicco Twala is on our witness list. So you cannot subpoena Chicco Twala. You can only subpoena Kelly Khumalo among the names that you have dropped. I am saying, looking forward to the day where Chicco Twala shall take the stand, looking forward to the day where Kelly Khumalo shall take the stand, but I cannot forgive the defense if they don't subpoena the mother. We want the mother too. She is not just a witness. She is a key witness. She is an eyewitness. She saw it with her own naked eyes. Why are you leaving her? Bring her too. As old as she is, she's not acting old. Bring her. Hi, she's in KZN. There are state policies in KZN. They will bring him. They will bring her to Joburg. Bring her. We don't care. Bring her to Joburg. That's all we want to know. That's the only thing that I can ask from the defense. Bring. If you have to bring look, their cockroach and everything to testify, bring everything.